is Kirk Bohls here at M.G. Carter Stadium, where Texas has just beaten TCU 30-7 to remain unbeaten in Big 12 play. I'll be talking to Cedric as we recount the game. Cedric, Texas came up here as a 2-point underdog and just throttled TCU, which has its own problems offensively, but I don't know, were you surprised by how much Texas was able to dominate TCU on the road?
Yeah, because this is a hostile environment, and when you think about it, Doug, the Horned Frogs went to Austin, a lot of these same guys last Thanksgiving, and put it on Texas 20-13, and they showed a nastiness and a toughness up front, particularly on the defensive line, where they were able to get some pressure on those quarterbacks, and they made it a real easy night for Case McCoy and company. Good field position. They had TCU on its heels the whole night. It was never a factor. TCU averaged 1.8 yards a carry. That's not going to get it done for an offense that we know has had some problems. So give credit to that defense. 7 points allowed at a road game in the Big 12. They'll take that all day.
And not only that, Cedric, the 7 points TCU got was on a trick play. It was on a double pass, and otherwise they shut them out. You mentioned how TCU couldn't run the ball whatsoever. Only had 45 yards on the ground, 4 rushing first downs. And overall, TCU had the ball only 63 plays. You remember Oklahoma only had the ball for 59 snaps. So this is a defense that's getting it done. Talk a little bit about the rain delay. We had how long was it? 3 hours?
Yeah,
like an eternity.
Yeah.
And this is a Texas team that had been through that during the BYU, the prelude to that and that disaster. So do you think the fact they'd gone through that BYU experience helped them tonight here in Fort Worth?
I think so, and I think it helped the coaching staff, as you yourself put on your Cable's Twitter, that last time there was a storm like that, someone got fired. So
yeah, it's never a good thing.
I guess we're going to roll if they didn't take care of it post-storm this time. Texas was the one that brought the thunder and lightning on this night. They were the best team on both sides of the ball, playing with a lot of confidence, Duck, and just playing sound football. Case McCoy did have a couple of the other guys' throws, but he's a gunslinger, and he's going to have to know that you're going to have some pace moments. He had a big 65-yard pass to Marcus Johnson and looked in charge of that offense. What about Tyrone Swoops coming in at the end of the game? That surprised the Jesus out of that.
I think that's everybody here in the press box and probably in the stands. Less than 5 minutes remaining. They're already leading by the final score, leading by 23. It was kind of a nothing game down the end. Here comes number 18, the true freshman, burning his redshirt season. I wrote in my column that I thought it was a good thing. I think this says the makings of a special season. You know, they're unbeaten in league play. The only other undefeated team in the conference in league play is Baylor. So this is a team that's got it all in front of it. So even though he didn't show much, he did get his feet wet. I applaud the decision. I think it's maybe a few weeks late.
Mm-hmm.
But how did you feel about Swoops finally getting in?
I thought it was probably a pretty good decision, but it was surprising when it came because we were talking about maybe he doesn't play this year. But the message it sent to me is that David Ash may be finished.
I think so. I think you're right.
He's already out for the Kansas game, and now we know that who Case McCoy's backup is, and if Case McCoy gets hurt, it's going to be Tyrone Swoops and maybe Jalen Overstreet. So it sends a message to me that I think the David Ash, as applies to 2013,
right,
has either is it over or temporarily postponed until he makes a decision to come back.
And he's a good insurance policy that they need. If something had happened in Case, they would have a true freshman quarterback who had never taken a snap. So I think in retrospect, I think Mac probably wishes he'd gotten him in some games earlier so he's a little bit more seasoned. But, you know, this is a team that's getting better and better. They've dominated Oklahoma and TCU in consecutive games. Now they have 2 games against Kansas and Austin, and then they go to West Virginia. It's setting up pretty nice for the Longhorns, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess I can't imagine them under any circumstances losing Kansas. That's a really bad football team, and Texas will take care of that pretty easily. supported West Virginia. So I think that's really setting up nicely for them. They have their destiny in their own hands, and their only tough game on the road remaining. I think they'll beat West Virginia, but the only tough road is Baylor. So if they can avoid the hiccups, dare we say Texas, possibly versus Baylor on December 7th for a right to go to a BCS bowl game.
Could be playing in the Fiesta Bowl. Things go right. So anyway, that's it for us here. They're about to kick us out of the press box at 5:03 in the morning. So we're going to try to beat sunrise and get back to Austin and start in on Texas, Kansas.